Olight has a new Prybar that you might be interested in. You'll absolutely must have this little utility knife, and they also have their new Arcfield flashlight that is a very small square EDC flashlight and laser. This guy's cool, but in my opinion, this $16 utility knife is going to be a must-have for many people. Let's come in and take a look at these three. Let's start out taking a look at the Otacle or Otacle. Olight likes to emphasize their O's in this, so this is an O knife product. Very nice. Blades are replaceable. I'm going to put a link in the description where you can pick those up. Very easy to find. To change the blade, it's a regular screwdriver. You just simply pull that out, put a new blade in, or flip this around and you're in business. There is a detent here, so you're not going to push this out in your pocket on accident. Has 3 places that it has detents. Very cool. You have a bottle opener up front. You can use this as a pry bar, 6.35 millimeter hex in back, and then you have a small screwdriver here or another place to pry on in the back. G10 material up front. You're going to have steel in the back. Very cool little knife. Fits in your pocket easily. You hardly know what's there. I love that. Now this is the Otacle or Otacle 2. You have a small copper inlay here, again a 6.35 millimeter in the back, and then you have anything from 6, 7, 8, and 10 as far as millimeters for a wrench. Most of us in the US aren't going to use this, but we have a millimeter style ruler up top. Nice place to kind of put this in your belt as far as a belt clip. It fits in there nice. As far as prying goes, you can see how thick that is. So it is fairly thick. This is made out of titanium, so it's going to take the abuse. Very strong. Nice little piece. Has a bottle opener again here. Cool little pry bar, I guess. You have the O-pry that's out there, but that was hard too because you want to get it underneath something, and it was fairly thick, a little bit thick, just kind of like this one. Still go back to love this utility knife. Then you have the Arcfield. This is a very cool pocket light. So if we just turn this guy on, we have the battery here. We can switch it over to a green laser. So if you want to point something out to someone or back to the light, no issue. Very cool, charges in back with the MCC, fits in your pocket. Absolutely sweet. Now the only thing that I noticed is that I catch this little upward piece on my pocket against doors or other places. It seems to tip up a little bit too much, but with that said, very, very cool. Taking it outside, it's amazing as far as the light that it'll throw out. We can turn it on, have it on high. You double tap this guy to turbo, and there is a significant amount of light there. I'm going to put the specs in the bottom of the description. We all know that this stuff is going to be maybe a little bit inflated or put to the max per se, but as an everyday carry flashlight, this to me has everything you can imagine or want. You can point things out with a laser. You can turn on the light. The light is perfect for everyday carry. It's going to give you a decent amount of throw. I'm going to say, you stand in front of a barn and flash the light on it. You're going to be able to light up a very large area very easily, and then you can drop down to high and kind of just use it for moving around. If you're in a smaller area like a car or anything like that, low and medium are absolutely perfect. It's small, but it still has the battery life to last a very, very long time. Battery is going to be internal in this and not replaceable. It's one of those things where I think that this is kind of one of those square or rectangular battery pouches rather than a cell. Very, very cool light, and something that I didn't think I was going to like as much when I first pulled it out, but after carrying it in its rectangular shape, really fits nice in my pocket, and I love that about this. So if you're looking for a nice everyday carry light to go along with your everyday carry small utility knife, this is definitely something to look at. These small everyday carry knives can also be thrown in your truck or anywhere else where they don't take up a lot of space but still might be very useful to have around. This to me, for many contractors or guys like me who just want to have something around just in case you run into that situation where you need to cut something while you're in your truck, snowmobiling, anything like that, this is absolutely amazing. The fact that you have a very sharp blade on here and can replace it simply with a regular screwdriver is absolutely wonderful. The Prybar is one of those things that if you want to carry a bunch of things for everyday carry, this might be in your list. For me, I don't carry a Prybar every day or a small wrench because I'm always close to a small wrench and or something I could pry with, and I would rather carry a small knife that I can kind of do somewhat of the same with. Now, a flashlight to me is something that I carry quite often and or throw in the truck, and this little guy really been something that I've learned to rely on, especially up north lately while I'm out a little more at night moving around, and the light that comes out of this for a very small light is very intense. I'm loving this Arcfield. Again, something I didn't think that I would like in the beginning, but the more I really used it and how small it is and how comfortable it is, even though it's an odd shape compared to most and doesn't have a lot of grip on it, I'm really liking it. I'd love to hear your comments about Olight. I hear a lot of good, I hear a lot of bad. I like a lot of their stuff, and I'll tell you, some things that come out are just pure gold to me, and this is only 16 bucks, which I think for what it is and how it's built is absolutely amazing. Comments below. Give us a like in this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.